think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's been taken short. That's the throw. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's got away. Goes for goal! Savicevic. Forward it goes. Savicevic. He's picked him out. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Albertini. In with the challenge. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Has a pop! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Roberto Baggio. Nadal. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Figo gets good distance on it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Plays it over to the other flank. Nadal. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lovely feet. Has a go! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. A heavy challenge. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now it's Figo. Albertini. Savicevic. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Sergi. Guardiola. Oh, good. And the shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Towering header! And we hit half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tries to switch the play. Cut out in the nick of time. And he heaves it forward. Gets the better of his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Roberto Baggio. Hoists it forward. Has a hit! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Repelled by the keeper. Back into the middle. He's there. He's gone for it! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Shapes to shoot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forward it goes. Albertini. Real chance! Could move up a gear here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Savicevic goes long. Hits one! And yes, it's there! They're still trying to make a game of this. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Roberto Baggio! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Shoots! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Chance to shoot! He's tried one! He's kept it out, just.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Desai tries to get it forward quickly. Desai gets it back. Oh, that's neat. Plays a clever pass. In comes the corner. Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ball driven towards the far post. Sergi. Figo. Maldini battles to win it back. Maldini demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Brings it forward. And the weighted pass. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's played forward. Desai. Albertini did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys. Nadal. Guardiola. And it's played forward. Put it on the right now. What's on? Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
That's a brilliant interception. Sergi. Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. Now it's Maldini. Keeper sees it all the way. Figo. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Figo. Forward it goes. Baresi tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, some tackle that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the ball's come out. Bigo, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. It's a loose ball. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but...
Great leap! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona grab an early lead. Good start. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Forward it goes. Sergi. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Has a pop! He scores!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona go into the lead. Looking to hit the front line. This could spell danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward. Played in with accuracy. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's not going to make it. Shoots! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Decent looking ball. Faced up and a shot! They've done it!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gale. Oh, good interception. Gale. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Brings it forward. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Shot at goal! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Tries to stroke it through, and he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Has a hit! Figo. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Guardiola. Forward it goes. He's had a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward.
Figo really just Wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Looking for space out wide. Gorgeous control there. He gets past his man. Great challenge, time to perfection. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Well played, he saw that coming. Guardiola. Figo. It's got through to him. And he's there to hoof it away. Crowd caught. Big chance!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Figo. Barcelona are trailing here with the first half almost done. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's where he wants it. Decent progress down the left. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Knocks it away. And it's played forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a loose ball. Steered forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's broken loose. Dashing forward at pace. Good running. He's gone for it. More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's there to clear it. And it's half-time here. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Just brushed off the ball there. Defenders on the back foot. Hits one!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Figo. Oh, some tackle that. Driving on, a real charge here. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. And he has been fouled there. Vigo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Guardiola. Vigo. Lovely bit of skill there. Guardiola. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Gale. Out to the right. In with the challenge. Hoists it forward. Sergi. That looks a good ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Vigo. Out for a throw. Throw in. Forward it goes. Gale! Hits off target and by quite a way. Guardiola. Figo. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He goes long. Hoists it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's played forward. Sergi. Blanc. Guardiola. Good take. Has a pop! That's put paid to a promising move. Blanc. He could be in here. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Hoists it forward. Chip through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, real danger here. He's going for goal.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's on his way.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Gets it back. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Tries to locate someone up front. Well positioned to make that interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Battles to win it back. That's a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Chance to cross here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gets it upfield. Stoichkov. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Gets good distance on it. Goes direct to the front line. Beautifully done. That'll be a corner. Real chance! Barcelona have a free kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Good, strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Forward it goes. Decent progress down the left. Beckham. Giggs. Sergi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Across the field it goes. Giggs. And here's Giggs. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Beckham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Figo. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It is a corner. They've played it short. Vigo pumps up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Manchester United can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Giggs hoists it forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's gone for it! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Robbie Keane.
Manchester United have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
And it's played forward. Has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Vigo crosses. Goes for goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a throw in. Oh, really good feet from him. Towering header! And in it goes! Manchester United are back on level terms. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's got options out wide. Blanc. Managed to get it away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Up for a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, that's a waste. It has... He's gone for it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Forward it goes. Vigo. Sergi. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Going through. Going for goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Sergi. Away from immediate danger. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Natal. He's got through. Oh, face has a hit. Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Has a hit! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hoists it forward. Natal. And it's played forward. He's got it, real chance! Vigo is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Giggs. Giggs going, and that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No foul, says the referee. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Giggs. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's on his way. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Figo! Out to the left it goes. Guardiola. Guardiola. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Plays it out to the flank. Sergi. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Manchester United are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Manchester United have it back and they can go again. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's being played forward. And that's been levered clear. And it's Figo. And that's been won straight back. Blanc. Nadal. Guardiola. Sergi. Looking to get within range.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Giggs. Giggs with a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Giggs certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
They've played it short. He came in hard, very hard. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in. Or
Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Guardiola. Played out to the right. Figo. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Figo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Giggs. It's a fabulous shot at goal! It'll be a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Beckham. And help's available out wide. And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Guardiola. And it's Figo.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Robbie Keane tries to get it forward quickly. A chance! Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Figo. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Figo. Figo with a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Figo must have known he could ill afford to miss that. He's Mr. Angry now.
That's not going far. It's a good foot in there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. They've played it short. Figo. Cleared without complication.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's played forward. And here's Figo. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. And that has been cleared.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Hoists it forward. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponent. Finds himself eased off the ball. Scholes. Giggs. Giggs on a charge down the left. Giggs. Oh, surely! Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from them.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, This is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Guardiola tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Goes for goal! Goal! Barcelona! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Arsenal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Well, there's something you don't see every day. Decent progress down the left. Gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Vieira. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early...
And a header! And it's hoisted clear. Bergkamp, and he's there to cut it out. Figo. Attempts to play it through. Beautifully done. Out for a throw. Bergkamp. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. It's broken loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Blanc. Chance to shoot. Hits one! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And he's on a charge. Another throw-in. Has gone out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to dink it in. It's come through. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.